You are watching City Mag News 24 TV, and I am Anna. Today, we're talking about something that affects everyone: friendship, money, and respect. Does money strengthen relationships or destroy them? Can success change how we treat the people around us? And in today's generation, is respect still valued the way it used to be? To find out, our reporter Jovita went to the streets of Lagos to hear honest opinions from everyday Nigerians. Let's begin with this question. Have you ever lost a friendship because of money?
Because if I has money, no. I don't lose people because they have money. It's only people that are poor, that are broke. Understand? If you are too broke, I may lose you.
Yeah, actually.
Yes, I have. In fact, I used to have a very good friend. We grew up together. Even during my NYSC, she father give me a space at Osun State where I actually lay my head before I got my own accommodation. But what great relationship was money. I actually lent her some amounts. So when there was nothing with her, then time to repay back, when the money actually came, she did not pay. And that was what broke the relationship. Yeah, sure.
Yes. I have the money. We are together before. I have the money. Give chance.
100%. Yes. 20 times. The character will change.
Well, I won't say the person have money, like money in big sense, but I've had someone that, based on a little bit of change in their financial status, made them detach.
Next, we asked, would you rather be broke with real friends or rich without friends?
I would rather be rich with no friends, because by then I will not be influenced in a way that people will see me as being arrogant and probably being rude. Because yes, if I'll be rich without friends, that's the truth for me. I want to be rich and have no friends. Yes, but what I believe is, if you are rich, you will have more friends now. Happy?
Which means richness and friends.
Yes. That's why you will have more friends. Understand? And the people you will have be rich friends. Happy? So
Nobody will like broke at all. I prefer to be very rich. Even whether friends or not friends, richness, money will attract friends. They will come. Do you understand me? Bible says that kings will come to your rising, to your flight. When you become wealthy, people doesn't know you want to know you. So friends will come.
Well, if you are rich, you will have friends. If you are rich, you have friends. There's nothing like you are rich and no friends, because when you are rich, the poor will want to be your friend. Everybody wants to be the friend of a rich person. Nobody wants to be a friend to a poor person. So yes, I'd rather be rich, because even if you don't have friends among your formerly broke friends that used to work together, you have friends among the rich, and I think that's okay with me.
No, I love everybody. I want to have my sisters. Even when I have money, I want my sisters. I want my brothers. I want everybody around me. I don't reject my family, my brothers and sisters. I don't love money than my brothers. I don't have that mind. I don't have that spirit. I want all my brothers and sisters eating together with me, loving them. I love sharing with my brothers and sisters.
Bro, to be rich with no friends. Like, what's the point of being broke with real friends? So, because I feel like if you have friends, the goal of every friendship, if I say, okay, I have a couple of people that we are guys, the goal of that relationship should be how we can better ourselves as individuals and still remain friends. So if for the rest of our lives we are going to be broke and suffering, there's no point.
I prefer to have friends than to have money.
We also wanted to know, do you think money changes people?
Yeah, I feel like personally there are two ways to look at it. So money changes people. Sometimes money, it's not that money changes the person that has the money, but sometimes money changes the way people perceive the person that has the money. So I feel like basically it depends on the character of the person.
Yeah, sure. Money can change people.
Have you had any experience?
I've had the experience. I have a friend of mine, so we've been together like 3 years. When she has money, she neglects me. Then she travel out. She starts giving me information. She stopped calling me. So the only thing we do just view status.
money change people. And when you have money, you see that everything is going fine with you and you look good.
Money, 100%. It changes people. When somebody doesn't have money, his lifestyle is different. And when money comes, the life also changes. You understand me? For instance, somebody who doesn't have money can stay in Agege, maybe paying 150,000 rent and all that. After life changes. I have a friend who was living in Mango before. So when money started entering his hand, he left and went to Island. Then said, people were there, mainland, poor people and all that. You see, it has changed his mentality. But I think it also depends on knowledge. So that has understanding. Money may not change it because this is paper. My Geo taught us, Dr. Reverend King, taught us that this is paper. Money serves you. So you don't let money to control you. So that's why we present good knowledge. Don't let it control you. It will certainly lead you into being greedy, lack of content. Do you understand me? That's what the Bible says. You can't serve mammon and God. Do you understand me? So you want to change people with good knowledge for perspective.
Yes, it can change people positively and it can also change them negatively, depending on how you see it. For instance, someone who is arrogant before, money can make it more obvious. And if you are out of it, money also makes someone change in priorities, which people might as well term as being arrogant. For instance, someone who has nothing doing before, all of a sudden gets $1 million and a business idea. The person becomes more, is trying to be more productive. So those times the person used to have to play around or to joke around, will no longer have it. So money can change people.
Yes, money is a monster that brings out another monster in a human. When you see a poor person, the way they behave so humble. They are so humble, so attentive, respectful, and I use the word kind in a way. But when the blessing starts popping in, or when money touches their hand, you see a different being entirely. That is when you see the real them. In fact, the real human in them. So I would say money brings out the monster in people. Yes, but by then they want to act arrogantly. In fact, they want to show that they have something backing up their ego, which is the money.
Yes, money changes people.
Absolutely.
Yes, now, because if I have money, I can do what I was not able to do. Understand? So once I have money, I can do anything. So my life will change because I have money. Yes, everything will change in my life. So money changes people. I will not forget my friends. So. Yes.
Money can change somebody. Money change person. Change somebody entirely. Mostly Nigerians.
And then, if you become richer than your friends, would you still keep them close?
No, I will closer to my friend. I will call them closer to myself. Whatever they need, I will give to them.
That's why I say, like me personally, 100%, there must be a change. That is truth. There are some friends you have to let go. Why? Because of their environment. Because if you don't let them go, they may bring you down. Jealousy can come. And they'll start plotting. So I have a friend last year, the guy didn't have the kind of money he had from October, November, December. So changed his level drastically. So one of his friends then were smoking and drinking. So the guy now became closer to God, tried to run away from them. So they now start plotting evil. You want to harm him, you want to, because things has changed. Envy came in. You understand me? So me, change must come, but it will be in the right path.
Now, let's talk about respect. What can make you lose respect for someone?
When the person is not loyal or an irresponsible person, I don't respect people that are irresponsible.
Once you did not respect me, I did not respect my feeling. I can never respect you. Even my housewife, once you did not respect me, I did not respect my opinion. Don't expect me to respect you. That is only thing for respect. When someone respects you, respect it back. Respect is reciprocal. That is my opinion for respect.
Dishonesty. I don't like dishonesty. You know, you have to be honest. Despite the economic situation, I don't expect you to lose your worth. So you have to definitely be honest, be upright.
Dishonor, when you don't honor people. Arrogance now, so you don't see anybody like human being. I don't have any respect for you.
I would say the person's behavior. So I see respect in two forms. The first one is the normal respect, which is as a human being, you respect people, you respect things, right? You take care of things, you have mutual respect for adults, for parents, you know, and the other one, that one is like a foundation. Then you have the other one, which is to earn respect, and that is based on who you are to that person. So someone that sacrificed so much for you will not have the same level of respect as a stranger that you just met. But you respect everybody the same way, right? So if your question is towards the foundational one, which is so normally when you just meet someone, it's the person's behavior. So if you disregard me, or you are disrespectful to me, or you disregard someone else, I won't have respect for you, because that means you don't have character. You know, if you don't treat someone nice, let's say we're in a restaurant and you're talking to the waiter anyhow, I would respect, because that's exactly what you would do, you know. So for me, that's the first thing that someone can do, how the person acts. That's one way I can lose respect for someone.
If the person does not behave like maturely, he behaves maybe foolishly, stupidly, something like that, I can lose respect instantly for that person.
Of a truth, what can make someone or myself lose respect on somebody is, in most cases, that the way somebody address you understand? Because the way you talk matters a lot. You know, if you know how to talk, half of your problem is solved. You understand? In the sense that if you know how to address somebody very well in a polite way, you understand, your matter will never go far. Even between husband and wife, brothers and sisters, even in the family, you understand, if you want to have respect, of before somebody will lose respect on you, it means your utterances are very bad, in the sense that you have to watch even a single word that you speak out of your mouth. Watch your tongue, watch the word that comes out of your mouth, even a single word, so that it will be better for you. That is just the truth.
What can make me lose respect for someone instantly is when the person does not respect my opinion and the person is very self-centered. Like I just lose my respect for that person instantly.
Actually, what can make you lose respect for someone? Maybe if you didn't get a good treatment from the person, or maybe your desire, your own self-desire was not actually shown. You can actually lose respect.
Disrespect. Yeah, okay. Because they say respect is reciprocal. If the person does not respect himself or respect me, I'll lose respect for them. Example, you don't respect my boundaries. I have certain boundaries, you don't respect them. You're being too entitled and stuff like that.
Alright, the thing is, if having a particular view about the person, okay, there's some expectation that I should see, but eventually the person is not sticking to what he was the first time I met him, then I will lose interest.
Lack of trust. Like if you trust someone and unfortunately not do something that makes you feel bad.
We asked a direct question: who deserves more respect, men or women?
Even Bible say a woman should respect a man. Opinion, submissive, obedience. A man is a man. A woman supposed to be respect a man, either a husband or a family husband. That is respect. We deserve a respect as a man. Both Bible and Quran talk it. So respect your man. I give you maximum expectation. Once you respect someone, what it make you to take it for granted? You need to respect man, and man will respect you and respect your family. That's what my opinion for respect. Actually, is the women
Okay, the women need more respect than me.
Yeah, the
Why you
women.
say so?
Because come to think of it, the women are trying a lot, and they know more about life more than men, so they deserve more respect.
Both is
Nobody actually deserves more than the other.
both should be respected.
Is that both genders? It doesn't matter the gender. It's just your personality. You know how you present yourself. I mean, has somebody respect.
Of a truth, God has already done it right from the Garden of Eden. Though both of them deserve equal rights. But in terms of respect, as a family man or as a man, the head of the family, if you are together with your wife or the children or the family, both extended family or nuclear family or whatever that you call it, you understand? It is man that deserves respect most. Not that you deserve respect or a kind of want respect for yourself alone. You give your wife too. But if wife has to respect you first, then you give her own respect. You understand? It's not that maybe wife is less privileged in terms of having the respect. It's not like that. We have equal right, but at least since the husband is the head of the family, the wife has to respect that man, and the man give her her own respect as well, because respect is reciprocal. When you give, you take as well.
Everybody deserves respect. Men should respect women, and the women respect the men.
Men deserve more respect. Yeah, because I would say it's nature, and God has destined it to be so. Also, in the field of men are really going through a lot of challenges that men go through. So at least they need to be respected. It's not easy.
I don't think respect is you give respect based on gender. Everybody deserves respect. Either you're a man or a woman, you have to respect people's opinions and boundaries.
I know women deserve respect.
Women deserve it. Why do you say that?
Well, I'm married,
Okay.
and it's a good thing to respect your wife. Because it give you peace of mind. Or it will give you comfort. So it's always good to have give them respect. Because respect is respect is reciprocal. You respect them, you respect you.
Both. We are all equal just because of when it comes to levels of living. That's when there is disparity. We're all male, we're all female. The same spirit, it's just different bodies. So I don't believe whether male or female, one is higher than each other. I know our predominant mindset in Nigeria is that the male is higher than the female. Well, I don't think so. I don't see it that way. Yes, there are some certain things men do easily, and there are some certain things that women can do that men can't do. We can't give that also. But when it comes to leadership or attaining positions, I don't believe there should be disparity.
Men.
Because I'm a man. Okay, man.
Because you are like the head of the family, something like that.
Okay, so I would say both gender, right? Both gender, because we are not competing, we are complementary, right? And there is something that one gender can do, male, and a woman cannot do. You understand? So we should be respected the same way, right? We should be respected the same way. I know some people might say, oh, a woman tends to do more than a man, or men are just doing a particular thing. But I just feel like we are first human beings before we became male, female, before we became fathers, mothers, and things like that. So I think you should respect each other.
Looking at society today, do you think the younger generation still respects elders?
No. The younger ones, they don't respect anymore. There's no respect for this especially the Gen Z. They don't know why it's called respect. Do you understand? They've lost it. You know, during our days, if your mom asks you to sit here, you sit there. But these days, we tell them to sit here. They want to ask you why they have to sit there. You understand? Especially these days that they don't have discipline in schools. You know, so most of them are not disciplined. You know, so if you tell them do this, most times they want to tell you why they will not do it. You know, so you have to really stand your ground, especially upcoming mothers. You have to really know how to still instill that spirit of respect on your child, or else you lose that child.
Yes and no. Yes, in a sense that my own generation of young people, somebody said that success without succession is failure. If you are complaining that Gen Z, that we are being disrespectful, is because of the failure of those who trained us. So on one hand, my own generation of people, yes, we still have young people that are sane, that communicate respect. It's just that a large quadrant of my generation is not respectful.
We have to instill it in them. Yeah. I know it's a thing of casual now. Like they don't take it seriously anymore, but the elder ones still have to instill it in them. It's a value that must not die out in society.
Yes, of course. Even in a kind of within a peer group, let me just put it in that way. In peer group, when you are playing with your friend, in a sense, like within the friends like that, you respect me and I respect you, there won't be any problem. You understand? Even within the teenage, respect can be given. No, there is no age for respect.
Yes, they do. They do. I believe where the issue is criteria. Do you understand? So if you look at the baby boomers, right, the way they see respect, the way they evaluate respect is different from millennials, is different from Gen Zs. So you need to understand the generation and know what is more important to them, right? So for a Gen Z, you shouldn't, most Gen Zs are outspoken. They want their voice to be heard. They want you to listen to them. So if you are disregarding them or shutting them down because they are young, there's already a problem. And even the Bible said it, that you should not, I think it's that scripture where they're talking about respect for each other and things like that. And it said something about parents, don't cause your children to rot, something of that nature. So you need to understand the space of your children. So if you don't understand your children, you will not be able to earn their respect, right? So I think most generally they do that. So most times people tend to disrespect younger ones because they are young. Oh, I know life about what do you know and things like that. But that's not it. If you give them respect, I'm sure every human being will do the same.
Well, not like before though, but those are things that need to be taught mainly for the children that are growing up right now. Because this generation right now, they don't know the foundation of respect. Mainly for the families and other people outside. Home training is very vital. It's important. Parents need to really teach them that morality on those sides. That alone can even take them far.
To some extent, because most of them are glued to social media. They watch anything, they listen to so many things, and they tend to maybe depend on their own.
Majority of the children outside now don't respect. They don't respect. So bad. That is the Nigeria we find ourselves.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, sure.
Oh, some females are not ready to respect a man because of their means of incomes. You understand? They take 50% of the responsibility of man. That means they no respect a man, either a husband or a man friend or a single man. I don't know how to put it. But once the man take 90% of responsibility, a woman will respect you. But once it's a 50 or 70-50, don't respect from woman.
Thank you very much. I would say this generation has actually lost their respect, but it's something that we can always bring back, and I think that it's something that we can start educating people about. So respect is more of somebody's personality, not because of influence, and it can actually be driven by environment and mindset. So it is something that can still come back in this gender, but a lot of young people also do have respect.
And finally, do you think respect is still important today?
Children of nowadays, the way they behave, even to some students disrespect their teachers. A lot of things are happening that are not supposed to be. But I know that all this is as a result of upbringing. The kind of home that an individual comes out from will determine the level of respect he has for people outside. fine, I agree that we have influences outside the family settings, but at the same time, when the fear of the Lord is inculcated in the heart of a child, he will know how to behave outside.
Sure. Respect really matters.
It's a very funny question because my generation doesn't look at respect anymore, but respect is still very paramount. It's something that shouldn't die out of the society.
Yes, respect still matter because I'm a young girl and I am very key on boundaries. If you don't respect me, I will definitely cut off the relationship.
What would I really say about that? It depends on who the person is. That's why everybody is expected to be up and doing, because respect these days is based on what you have. You know, if you have it, definitely you see people respecting you. But if you don't have it, before you know it, people start losing respect for you. So I advise everyone, no matter what you're doing, don't stay idle. Just do something. You know, because if you stay idle in this kind of economy, you lose your respect.
Yes, respect is everything. Respect still matters. You have to respect those who are doing better than you. You have to respect those who are the same peers with you. Or you have to communicate some level of respect for those who you are younger than or you are doing better than. Respect is everything.
It matters a lot in everything. Respect matters a lot. Even all of us deserve respect. You understand? If somebody do not respect you, that person will definitely rubbish you because it's an opposite side. If you don't respect somebody, then you disrespect that person. When you disrespect that person, definitely you are rubbishing that person. You understand? So it's good to respect someone.
Of course, it matters. It matters. It matters. When you are passing, excuse me. When somebody opens the door, thank you. When somebody helps you to pick something, thank you for helping me. You know, when I'm done with this interview, I say thank you so much for having me. That's respect, right? And when you called me and I said, okay, let me do it, you will appreciate me for doing that. You know, so we do that a lot. If not, the entire world will be a chaos. Yeah, so respect is still important. We all respect each other. Even children, they do the same thing. And respect is embedded in value. It's embedded in loyalty. So if you want people to respect you, you have to respect yourself and respect them first. The Bible says that give unto them, do unto others what you want them to do to you, right? So if you are nice, if you are respectful, you will. Some people might not because maybe they're in a particular situation or so, but I think it's still very, very it's still being practiced right now.
Those were the voices and perspectives from the streets of Lagos. From friendship and money to respect and values, these are conversations that shape how we live and relate with one another. Now we would like to hear from you. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. This is Anna for City Mag News 24 TV.